So welcome back to the channel. We have an Audi S3 in for a downpipe swap and remap. So we're going to swap the downpipe on this bad boy and then get over onto the dyno, set this bad boy up. Obviously this guy's running a stock intake pipe, which isn't great. Stock filter. It looks a bit dirty now. These engines are getting a bit older. But we're going to swap that out today. Let's see how we get on with the tune. Typical Audi. Back box. Resonator. Everyone seems to smash these out or put a pipe in. Fabian's got the old spray out to loosen it all up. These are a bit of a pain because you've got a prop shaft in the way.
Only a little one.
But he's got skills. Skills.
Big skills.
Big skills.
Abs. Not too fast. Just getting last few bits off to get downpipe out. Big spec.
Hey.
There she goes.
There we go. Oh. Big cat. That's why they're a bit of a pain to get out. The long end. But she's out. You see the turbo what? So this is the one we're replacing it with. It's obviously a Scorpion with a sports cat. Nice. Should free it up a little bit. Here we go, it's going back on. Scorpion. Big Fab's doing his bits.
Doing absolute bits, mate.
Cat's it. The sports cat's in. Props back on. Ish. Bash box. It's got that back end bit to go there. It's gonna sleeve out, makes it a bit easier. Nice. So that is all done and on the dyno. So we're looking at probably stage 2 power. So I'm going to be using a bFlash to obviously tune this one. Just going to get her ready. And then, away we go. Voice is going. Typical winter cold. Good old power lead. Right, dyno is set up. Then get this thing rocking and get this thing going. Let's see what she does. Right, in standard Audi fashion, we have no fuel. When you put your car in for a dyno tune, please try and put fuel in it. It's, you know, what's going to make the car do anything. So, just going to actually jump on the dyno now. Let's get set up. Right, we're on. So it's going to get set up. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, so here we go. So we've got bFlash and we've got dyno. Just going to pull that to redo the straps. Thanks to Fabian. Thank you for that, Fabian. Right, so start the logger, get it in gear, let's go again. Right. Yeah. It's like a stage 1 for us really, I suppose. That's 3. What would you call it? A stage 2. It's got not good intake or anything else on it, so it's not really a stage 2. So with bFlash we can look at the logs inside the software. So here we go. So that just ran 349.8. So I would say it's probably tuned before. You'll know by this. Put that up there. Why are you not working? There we go. So yeah, we're running like 1.5 bar, so this has got some kind of tune on it. You can tell by the throttle, if that's at full, yeah. If that's flat, then you've got some sort of tune on it already. So obviously we can't read these cars. There's a bit of knock. 0.75, nothing drastic. A bit more on that cylinder. So you've got 0, 1, 2, 3, which is obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got a little bit of knock, nothing mad. Can live with that. Wastegate's at like 58%, so we've got more go there. And the rail pressure is okay. So, torque, they're targeting 462. So it all looks pretty good. What's the mass at? Mass is actually quite low. So I think they've fudged it against the math. So looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the graph. So we're at 350 brake at 341.5 foot-pound. It's quite smooth. So let's see what we can do with it. So I'm going to open up the software in WinOLS. And then we're going to go. I would probably have tuned this version before. Let's put me down there. Where's that gone? So we've got Audi. Load it to WinOLS. See what we got. So yeah, we've done these versions before. Format pack. It's old software. Obviously I've done quite a few of these before on the Power Max and all sorts. So I'm going to go for 1.7 bar red line. Obviously we don't have to make the tune over and over and over again because you're pretty much doing the same thing, repeating. So this is what a map looks like. So obviously my boost target is 1.75 bar, 1.55 up top. Some target 1.3, got lots of timing. Everything now seems to be set up. One thing I will do, this is a DSG car, so I don't really want to be cheating the torque too much. So I'm going to pull that out. To indicate torque, I'm going to pull out. I'm going to let the car do what it's supposed to do. So I want the DSG to know what's actually going on, so I don't really want to kind of forge a load against the torque. It's what we used to do before we can get into the gearboxes, basically. So I'm just going to pull that out. I'm dying. You can hear my voice is croaky. Right. So, export that. Create new version. Yes. I'm just going to flash that on. Might take a few minutes, so I'm just going to pause it here so you don't have to go through all that. But it's basically a case of switch off the logger, switch off the car, put the car to ignition 1, go to flash, write file, go to where you've stored the file, and smash that on. Yep. And that'll go away and flash the car. So I'm going to stop it there and I'm going to start it again when it got to that point. Right, so first flash done. It took 13 minutes and 37 seconds because it's got to unlock it. Obviously, whoever tuned it before used a different tool. Just going to get it warmed up and give it another run. Get the logger set up. So data log, connect, add. I know you've got all variables you can change. I'm already doing like stage 2, so stage 1 plus. So I'm not too fussed. Right. Save that bad boy. Fuel still there. Repeat. Load. Background. So it's good to have your old graph behind it, so you can see what the crap is and see what's going on. Let's go start the logger. Get that blasting away. The logs are more important to me than the graph. So we have the logs in front. ESP off. Let's go. Right, first run. Right, decent lot of mid-range torque there. Stop the logger. bFlash logs, Audi S3. This will be my run. So Kelly, run 1.75 bar. So look at the graph. We've made a lot of torque here. This is wheel measured. That's diamond it. Obviously this has still got stock intake, stock turbo pipe and everything else. So we're up to 365 at 383 foot-pound, which is kind of where I want it. Still got a bit of fuel left. Let's have a look at the logs. So open those. So that one. So boosts wise. Bit of a dip on the spool up, that's generally the dyno doing that. So just click 1.8 bar. Throttle flat, that's where I kind of know that I wasn't really pulling power. Ignition angle, it's not too bad. Corrected, but a bit better. So we're in about 9 degrees. You've got an average across all 4 cylinders and then the actual corrected. That's not too bad. I'm looking for quite a smooth line. I'm expecting to see a little bit more knock. So we go as low as -2. Oh, one cylinder's a bit worse at -8, so we need to have a look at that. But across the board, it seems pretty much the same. So we've got 2 cylinders. 2 and 3, no, not 2 and 3. 1 and 3, which will be 2 and 4, which seem to pull a bit of time in, so we'll have a look at that. It's probably down spark plugs. Air mass now is a lot better at 1200, and the engine torque is about 500. So obviously I scaled that back to make sure that it was reading the correct torque, because what you find is if you're not targeting the correct torque in the ECU, it throws your TCU out, because this is a DSG car, and that's when you start to get slip and slow gear changes and things like that. So it's always best to keep them kind of like where they should be. And rail pressure still looking good. Lambda targeted 0.82, so that's about right. Bang on with the set point. We'll take that. Wastegate now. With a little dip at the start. This is quite nice. So overall, good looking tune, apart from that timing, which we'll check on that 1 cylinder. 2 cylinders. So I'm just going to save that. We'll give it another run. So run 2, Cali, stage 1 plus. Just going to give it another run, see if it does that whole dip thing at the start. Give it a repeat. This time I'll load. Oh no. This time I will load the second run instead of the first. Obviously we haven't touched the gearbox, the car doesn't want us to. we're just doing an engine tune. The gearbox kind of like makes it a lot better, so I can hang out those revs a little bit more, speed up those changes because they're really slow, and just get the whole thing working better because you've got torque limits and all sorts in the gearbox. See that bit smoothed out now in the second run. Expecting a bit less because it's got to start cooler, they get warm. I just wanted to make sure that initial coming in on the throttle was clear now, which it is. It's just, sometimes it needs to be down to the dynos when you're looking at logs. It's kind of where road tuning kind of helps a little bit because it would have got cooler between runs on a road ball, and you wouldn't have had that little dip at the start. Because obviously you come on throttle different on the road compared to what you do on the dyno. There's no load until I actually do the run, so I expect a little bit less HP. Yeah, got 10. That's pretty much down to heat. So you got the heat dissipation here. If you had a cooler on that, you wouldn't get that. It would cool down faster between the runs, so you wouldn't really get that issue. So that is that one done. Downpipe fitted on the dyno, tuned up. Guy's got no fuel. Happy days. Send it out. We'll check those spark plugs on the 2 cylinders. That's about it really. Another done. Another car done. Lovely. So that's that car tuned up, done and ready to go. Little stage 1 plus Audi. Nice. So if you like these videos, I'm going to get better at them. I need to get used to doing more like other stuff. But like and subscribe because it really helps. And see you in the next one.